Hey, what is good? JR Nightmare back, and I decided to make a little update video on the Mythic Legion collection, especially since now I've gotten way more that have come in, especially with the new wave that just hit. And, I've just been having so much fun with these little characters, man, the goblins in general. Just the fact that you can, with Legions, you can mix and match parts, create your own kind of world. That's the one thing I really like doing. They all have their standard, the standard universe, but with Legions you can kind of create your own kind of thing. So I've expanded on my own universe. The goblins, they've shied away from Arethyr, and now they're kind of doing their own thing. So they're gaining power, and just trying to show off what we've created here. King Noglin, I can't even pronounce his name right, but of course I got the 2 gold cloaks by him, and I wanted to make like how they have the King's Guard. So got another kind of executioner over there, and this one is made by parts from Elf Ranger and Goblin. And the cool thing about Legion, especially when you get the 2 different head sculptures, is you can create 2 different characters in one, especially if you have extra bodies laying around. The gold guys, they're just, all I did was just dry brush gold paint, and just makes a cool effect. And then of course this guy was, I forget his name, but the blood armor. So in my own little kind of universe is whoever is in possession of this thing, it's kind of like the Annihilator, to where the more blood it spills, the more powerful it gets. So kind of like that, but you're trapped in there. And then we got, of course, this is just a little fun one with the articulated icon. We got a samurai, kind of inspired. And this one was kind of my first kind of creation. So basically it was a shadow elf, and just took the body apart and mixed and matched all those kind of parts. And this guy, I made him brother to God dang, Nubnik. So that's kind of a little fun little thing, because it's the same head sculpture. You want to kind of change him up just a little bit. So I made him a little more clean armor, more a little regal. And then another one, we got Thump back there. And I always tell everybody, as soon as Legions come on sale, grab them from the pre-order, because this is the cheapest you're going to get them. I grabbed 3 of these guys just to mix and match body parts, and that's the kind of cheapest way to get extra bodies, is for those. And then this is the new one from the deluxe. Kind of put like some stuff on him just to make him stand out a little differently. And then of course Gonks, which is one of my favorites. The way they did his armor is just, it's just beautiful. The rustic kind of style, love it. And this is kind of my my spellcaster, my shaman in a way. And then again, just mix and matching parts, just a little bit of paint on them, just to change them up just a little bit. And with Legions, you don't have to be a super painter or whatever. Just little paints will be effective. And I've seen some really cool paint jobs with these guys. So now for me, I don't like to go too extreme on a paint, unless it's like, say, a Legion builder like this guy is, because then I have extras laying around. But a main character, I personally don't paint, because I don't want to lose that character, you know what I'm saying? And of course you got a Thwick here. He was a nice little fun one. Another executioner here. Just, when you mix and match parts, it just makes them a different scale, like a different body. So I kind of like that. This guy, I don't know what I was doing. I was just having fun, just painting this guy up. And then this guy. So I made him kind of a vampire goblin. So he's got the painted the eyes a little bit, more purple armor. Then we got a Snag here. He's such a fun character. I love him. And then we got, I don't have a real name for this guy, but he's kind of one of those brute kind of guys, just, fur, all that stuff. And I made him cousins to these 2 over here. So just a little fun little thing. All right, so we dropped down a level. We got these guys up here. This is kind of like the Wasteland kind of characters. These guys, you can see, you got different little apparatus on this guy. He's got claw hands. And then putting more skulls on these guys, just to show them that they're kind of like savages in a way. So again, not something I can return back to an original by not having like paint on them and stuff. So I can always go back to my characters. And then you just got more guys standing around. And then Orko, this is like a, what was he? It was like a shadow Orko or something like that. I can't remember, but Again, just painted the ears, the hands, and there we go. Nice little sorcerer. And then more of these guys. These two back here, those are thump bodies, but I just painted the heads a little bit. See that orange paint? Just makes them look a little bit different. Then we got like a beast rider back here with these crazy creatures. I don't even know what they're called, but I just love them. Then we got the kind of shadow kind of elves back here, goblins back there. So, and then the cool thing about having these new bodies now is you can get a lot of other lines that can, you know, mix and match with them. So this was from a NECA Predator. I think it was the original, like an Alpha Predator, something like that. And I just tore his body apart and gave him the armor. So nothing's on here is permanent. Anything I use, like this piece just slid right on, put a little hot glue on there, solid. And then the old, this is, okay, so the head that's on this guy, and this is a 2.0 head with a 1.0 body. It does not fit on there, so you can either Dremel it out just to make it sit on there better, or just lay it on there and it works just fine. Got another guy right here. And then down here, this is gonna be, I don't know, just overflow, I'm just guessing. So I got a kind of cyber goblin. So this guy I'm definitely gonna use for Cosmic Legions now that that's a thing. And this was like my second one. I just took apart a Halo figure and everything popped on just perfectly. And then we got more guys back there. There's the extra head for the Shadow Orco or something like that. Painted the ears, totally different look. And again, more mixing and matching. So this guy I'm working on right now, I just took the head from Kotal Khan, Mortal Kombat McFarlane, and I got the body all beat up and stuff. And then we got more kind of animals back here. I always try to find animals, dinosaurs that work with Legions, and there's quite a bit that does. And then more guys back here, little trophy hunter, this guy. So this is the goblins and all. And then we'll just go through the rest real quick. We got the Arethyr back there, which is a fantastic figure. And then his steed. And again, just mixing and matching, you know, other figures. I know some people don't like to put others, you know, other figures from other lines with Legions, but I do. It works perfectly. Painted his head, hands, beautiful. And more characters. I took the body off of Sir Owen and just matched with him. More guys, Krampus. Let's scoot over. We'll go to my second favorite faction. I love the skeletons. I wish I would have started these guys off a lot sooner, but it's just fun. And the skeletons can go with anybody. I mean, they're just Army of the Dead. You can always mix and match. And again, more stuff just integrating in. McFarlane Noob Saibot with the Legion head. All I did was take off the little headpiece for Noob Saibot, put it on the skeleton head. It fit perfectly. And then Scareglow. Hey, he's not part of the line, but he works perfectly. And then this one, this is the one I painted the full body of a Legion builder, which is one of these guys. I don't know what I was trying to go for, but I just wanted to make some, like a different armor. This was a head from, what was it? I think Wolf King Custom. So it's a pretty nice head sculpture. Again, just more skeletons back there. Let's dip down a little bit. We got some knights randomly in here and some, I forget, he's not a Spartan, but I forget the name for those guys. But again, that's the body to that one up there. Do a little mix and matching. Ares is in here. He's gonna have to go soon because his legs are just bowed out. I cannot seem to fix that to save my life, so he's done. Again, more these guys. And we'll scoot down. Now these guys, these are kind of barbarians, but I wanted to make them their own faction, kind of like the strong man. You know, they do their own thing. They're the tough guys in the Legion world. Got a goblin back there. Yeah. So again, just create your own thing. Just have fun with it. I mean, that's the cool thing about Mythic Legions is you can create paint, whatever, mix and match. You create your own character, and it's just a fun line. So we've had the All-Star Wave 5. That was the last pre-order to go through, so I'm looking forward to getting those. And again, you know, Legions, it's going to take a while to get to. So you order, forget, they'll show up. So, all right, guys. Until then, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Peace.